Hello, my name is Ken, a creative professional with specialties in editorial design and brand identity. I want to thank you for your support towards my first video, that is Q&A with Ken. I was really encouraged. In today's video, I'm going to share some tips for upcoming graphic designers. So tip number one is to study. Whatever design we've seen on the internet or in our environment was influenced by knowledge. Knowledge in the principles and elements of design, knowledge in color psychology, knowledge in typography, knowledge in composition. So it is not enough for you to know how to use a designing software, but having practical and theoretical knowledge in the field of art or graphic design will make a world of difference in your growth as a graphic designer. So as an upcoming designer, one of the key elements that you have to hold strongly is the act of studying. So you can go to the internet, get some books to read on the elements of design, get some books to read on color psychology, get some books to read on the history of design. And this is going to go a long way to help you grow faster as a graphic designer. Tip number two is to keep it simple. In my journey as a graphic designer, one thing I've realized is that upcoming graphic designers tend to make things complicated when it comes to designing. This is basically because they want to inculcate every technique that they've learned in a designing software into a graphic piece when they have the opportunity. So let's say they've learned how to use stroke, how to use bevel and emboss, how to use drop shadow. These are all terms in the designing process. But when they get the understanding of how to use these kind of things, they want to inculcate all these things into one particular art piece, which will make things complicated and will not make the work simple. So I'm saying keep it simple a lot of times. But what do I mean by keeping it simple? Keeping it simple is basically using the relevant techniques, the relevant effects, the relevant typography to communicate effectively to your target audience. So you don't have to use effects because you feel like using them, but use it because it's going to work on your artwork and make your concept come out effectively. Tip number three is to copy. People want to be original, but originality is basically undetected plagiarism. In the field of art, maybe something that you think is original, something that you think that you really brought it by yourself by thinking and stuff like that. Maybe somebody has done it in the 80s, in the 90s, in the early 2000s. So don't really think about being original as an upcoming graphic designer, because you are new to the field. And to help you produce good stuff, you have to get mentors, you have to get sources where you can copy good stuff from. So you should have the ability and you should have the edge to copy. So get some mentors who are very good, get some mentors whom you really like their style, and get to learn from them, get to copy, get to inculcate what they are doing into your artwork. So copy. In the long run, you are going to find yourself and you are going to do things the way you really want to do them. In relation to copying, I remember in my days in school, we were given an assignment to go and search for labels, posters, books, and stuff like that in our environment and paste them into a big sketch pad that we bought during those times. And this was to allow us have different concepts from different designers in the world, so that when there's a need for us to get some ideas for design, we can just go and refer in that book, and it will be a source of inspiration for us as young and upcoming graphic designers. Tip number 4 is to think value. Most of the time, as upcoming graphic designers, what we are likely to think about is money and how we can make money from the little skills that we've acquired in the graphic world. I want you to think about adding value, and I want you to think about producing good works. And don't think about money. Think about money actually, but money shouldn't be your focus. Money shouldn't be your priority. Money shouldn't be the main reason for designing as a beginner. But you should think about helping businesses grow through your graphic designing. And in the long run, your value is going to increase, and the price that we place on you will also increase. So think about adding value, think about producing good works. I hope and believe that these few tips I've shared for upcoming graphic designers will really go a long way to help you to become better graphic designers to come. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. See you in my next video.